Right, again, so we got that over-under position. Again, my left hand is over, and we're going to assume that the person knows what they're doing, so they're going to have an underhook. So we're going to kind of bypass your regular guillotine going this way, or some people call it 10-finger. We're going to start in here, and it's going to lead us to a counter drill. I'm doing the same thing. I'm trying to drive in 45 degrees. I have my grip. My elbow's going to go forward. Lots of little pressure here. Now what I do is I insert my left knee right next to his hip. My right foot's going to come inside. Now when I fall back, my objective here is to put his head on the ground. I'm falling to my right hip, cheek, and I just pull. So my hands are doing this. In and up, just like we did from a standing position, but I am not flat back. So again, I had my grip, I was going forward. I go up to my left leg, right knee comes in, turn, and right here is the finish, so their head's on the ground. If I fall square in a closed guard position, he's going to get out almost immediately. His head pops out. So you have to be 45 degrees. So when I fall back, you're going to be here. You're up on one leg. Insert the other one. I start falling to my right hip, cheek. I wrap, I get the guard, and you pull and finish. So my legs do a little bit of a stretch. All right, now sometimes when I'm going, back, I can't get the full guard. I get in this position, I'm going to look for a half guard. So my right foot encircles his leg. I get half guard, closing my guard. I can get some pressure on the neck. Most of the time what happens at this point, he's going to grab my forearm, and he starts countering, and I revert to my overhook. I just push and sit up. We'll have some transitions into half guard from there. Again, or he has a wider base, he's a wider person. Gonna get my grip, I'm here. I slide, I look for a half guard position. Crossing my feet, again revert here. We can go into a half guard game. Number 3 would be a butterfly. And it's a single hook like this, it's one hook. And I'm on my heel and it's hooking right against his knee. And again, I'm gonna use my cheek, I'm gonna roll back. We can take them one or two ways. So I have the same grip. My left foot's on the inside this time. I'm driving forward, I sit back. I can elevate him. As soon as his head hits, you make it the choke here. You can continue to sweep, and you just come right on up. My left hand lets go, and I can reestablish a guillotine for a mount. And a lot of times I'm going to use this. The person is driving into you. I had my grip. My leg's on the inside, he's driving into me. I'm just going to borrow that energy, use my hook. My right leg's pushing here at the knee. My left leg turns. I reach with my left hand, and you come up and you can establish a choke or a neck crank. All right, so from this side, get the same grip. My left foot was on the inside. You start to drive, turn, sweep, and you come right up on top. The main reason you're letting go of the hand, it helps you roll over. And number 2, it sets up some other counter techniques that you can use. Right, so I have the same position. Now if I'm going to sit back sometimes, they start moving to the other side, so they're moving to my right. I simply use my right foot. I turn, I lift, I let go again. I roll up and I establish mount. And again, my hand position hasn't changed. You just got to be aware that there is some pressure in your shoulder. So as we're rolling, the reason we're letting go is because we don't want to hurt a shoulder. It's almost like a Kimura angle. So if I only have one hand, it doesn't hurt my own shoulder as I roll. Now, I hit stop, please.